Okay, welcome back to some more Zendikar Rising Draft. So our rare today is a card that I haven't actually gotten to play with yet, but looks really good in Kazandu Mammoth. So I think I'm going to be playing Kazandu Mammoth. Well, I'm going to be picking it at the very least. Rockslide Sorcerer would be a fine start, and after that it goes downhill quite a bit, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This is just like a good rate creature on the front, which is, it's a bit like, I guess, Umaro Wizard, right? Where, like, that's just something you would pay for that creature. So let's see, Hogger Mauling, pretty good. Like, in green, Vastwood Surge is also pretty good, but I think Hogger Mauling is just going to be better, right? I think so. So I think we can go ahead and take Hogger Mauling. So I guess I could see an argument for Vastwood Surge there. Now we see Cleric of Lifespond. I do already have a good black card. It's possible that maybe I could just move in on the Cleric Uncommon. Vanquish is also reasonable, and then I guess Scythecat, if I did care about green landfall, would be fine, but I think we can just actually option the Cleric here. See where that goes. Then we get Colony Ambush, though, which kind of pushes me back the other way. Shadowcat would be fine in a Cleric's deck, but I don't think it's exciting. Rabid Bite is also good, but I'd say Ambush is better, so I think we'll just take Ambush here. Bug Catcher is pretty good. Warrior's pretty good. I guess Felidar in a landfall deck. Maybe I take Felidar to try to keep outs for like green-white landfall. And then Felidar could also go in a Cleric's deck if we end up going that way instead. Valagad Recovery, pretty good choice as well. So yeah, I'm happy to take that. So it does look like maybe green is flowing, and we lose out on the Cleric pick, but that's okay. I do like Roiling Regrowth, and it works well in a landfall deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. Another Roiling Regrowth? Sure. So I would say that green is definitely open. What the other color is definitely up for debate, and probably won't be decided till next pack at this point. I think we're probably not going the Cleric route, but either of these would be fine. Gnarly Colony, totally acceptable. I guess landfall decks would like a Nectarpot, but I don't think Nectarpot's better than Colony. We could get Nectarpot here, and I think we will. Like, I think you can get these when you want them. This also makes, for instance, Scion of the Swarm actually pretty decent, or Blight Priest if you were to go into green-black. Wow, green has just been super open. Might is acceptable. I guess I could actually just option a Kuum Warrior in case we go into red. Okay, we get Drana. Sure, I will take Drana. Get in here. So that definitely, these two together push me pretty strongly toward green-black. So yeah, something like a Sign of the Swarm or a Blight Priest would be a very good addition with the double Nectarpot. There's no actual landfall creatures in black. But even just like good green creatures backed up by black removal would be just fine. So here's a Blight Priest that I could just take. We also have the option of Iridescent Hornbeetle if we wanted to try to go off that way. Right now we have, what, 2 Gnarly Colonies, and that's it. I think I might rather just have the Blight Priest, honestly. Yeah, I think so. I've just been so unimpressed with counters that maybe I'm a little bit burned. So this could be another Blight Priest. It could also be another Ambush. It's probably another Ambush, right? Zoff Consumption, totally reasonable. I mean, Brute is fine, Blood Beckoning's pretty good, but yeah, I think we just take Zoff Consumption. I feel like I have a lot of double face cards already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Root Grazer I think is a bit late to get in here. There was a time where I do think green-white landfall was what we were looking like, but I think that we picked up enough good black that that's no longer the case. We could just take Reclaim the Wastes. I think we'll just take, well, I do already have 2 Roiling Regrowths to be able to potentially splash. Maybe I take Root Grazer as an option. I don't think we're playing this. This could just be Vastwood Fortification is fine. I feel like I might be Creature Light. We'll need to check. I guess Skitter Sneak is acceptable, even though it's not exciting. 10 creatures. That's alright, actually. Florahedron. I don't mind Florahedron at all. We could take Pickaxe here. I've yet to actually run Pickaxe. Could be okay, right? I'll at least take the option. Like, Reclaim the Waste would be fine, and I would play it, but this can just be another Gnarly Colony over Dauntless Survivor? I think so. Third Nectarpot or first Reclaim? I think we'll take first Reclaim. Play none of this, probably. Root Grazer might even be splashable. In a landfall deck, these abilities are so good that you don't even need to like use this creature as a 2/3 vigilance, like assertive creature that you have to hit on 2. Like the abilities late are still quite good. It's possible, especially because I already have 3 green fixers. Brute might get played. Forsaken Monument's not where we want to be. We can look at Veteran Adventurer, but I have a feeling it's not going to be good enough. Stomper is probably going to be better. So let's see. 2 Clerics, 1 Rogue, 1 Warrior. Yeah, I don't think Adventurer is going to be very good. So I guess we could also consider Blood Priest. I think Stomper is just better. Vastwood Surge, I do like. Spring Mantle might be okay in this deck, but I think Vastwood Surge is just going to be better. So at that point, 2 Roiling Regrowths, a Vastwood Surge, and a Reclaim. Like, splashing is going to be pretty easy. Is there anything else in here? I mean, at that point, do you just do Cleric of Lightspawn as well? Like, supported by the Nectarpots? Maybe. It's at least possible. Something to think about. Okay, we have the chance for another Root Grazer. We could also take Hornbeetle now. Let's see, I now have 3 Gnarly Colonies, Vastwood Fortification, Cleric of Lifespawn, I guess. Felidar, like maybe it's okay. Huh. Maybe it's okay. Instead of stretching for the Root Grazer, I just take the Hornbeetle. I don't mind Visionary at all. I think that's our best choice here. I guess Scale the Heights puts a counter on stuff, but Ancient Green Warden. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, at the worst, it's like a 6 mana 5/7 reach that does some other stuff too. Now we get the Scythe Cat that I thought we should have gotten a while ago. Okay. I guess really I don't want anything here. It's possible I want Adventurer Weights, but I really don't think I will. I'm a little bit surprised I haven't seen like a Baloth yet. also am I a little bit surprised about. I wouldn't mind picking up another Marauding Blight Priest, but I know that's a card that's in high demand, and I passed up a chance to take one earlier. Actually, I think I might have passed up the chance twice, so I can't be too upset about that. Nectarpot, Stomper, well, I do have Relic Vial here. My Cleric count's not high enough, right? 3? Yeah, it's not going to be good enough. Sentinel does get counters. Nectarpot does do life gain, which right now I have 2 things that care about it. I guess I'll take Sentinel, though, to try to help deal with flyers. Gosh, I have all the Roiling Regrowths I could possibly want, but not, like, the Baloths to help pay it off. It's kind of a shame, because I'm not going to get one now. I'm always just curious, like, those Roiling Regrowths went super late. Baloth is a common. I mean, I'm obviously fighting with somebody, it's just, I'm not sure exactly what that fight looked like, I guess. That they don't want these, but none of the Baloths came to me. Like, maybe I saw some early on when there was better stuff. I don't remember seeing any, though. And we do have Pickaxe to help with landfall payoffs. We have Mammoth, which is kind of just like a better Baloth, I guess. We have Scythecat, obviously, and maybe Felidar. Okay. I mean, we have a ton of playable cards here. The biggest question, I think, is the white going to be worth it, like, at all? Or is it just going too far? Okay. Like, we might just be better off without it. As far as double face cards go, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot. So let's just start by cut 3 lands. Okay. Then I have to make 10 cuts. That's a ton. Okay, I don't really want to play Blightblade necessarily. I'm really playing these like for the Blight Priest and the Cleric. That could be too much. I might not even want 3 of them, to be honest. Brute's just whatever. Skitter Sneak's kind of whatever. The top end's not bad. How many creatures do I... Oh, I'm not creature light at all, actually. Down here, let's see. I don't know that I need the Reclaim if I have all this other stuff. Like 3 Roiling Regrowths and a Vastwood Surge. Hopes you get fixing early, but it's not like I care about the kicker. Yeah, I think we can probably just take this out. I don't think I need to play Scale the Heights. I might not even want 3 Roiling Regrowths. That might be too many. It's possible. Let's just go ahead and cut some things because we still have 5 cuts to make. That's a lot. How much is the white adding? Felidar, Cleric, and Rootgrazer are all pretty good. Rootgrazer does get worse without the Reclaim the Wastes available. And I'm at 20 creatures, so I can still afford to cut a lot. Maybe I cut some of these 2-drops. Down to 3 cuts now. I think maybe I do cut one of the Roiling Regrowths, like I just have too many. So now I have 3 fixing spells. I think this white might be worth it. Cleric works with, although maybe if I'm playing the white, I do need to play all the Nectarpots. I also have probably the ability to cut 1 more land, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I cut 3, but then I also have stuff like Regrowth, Vastwood Surge, and Florahedron, so I can probably cut 1 more land. At that point, let's see. Sentinel's like my only way to deal with flyers. I did not get a Broken Wings. I did not get a Broken Wings, okay. So we're just relying on... I actually didn't get any Rabid Bites. It's kind of weird, but I have 2 ambushes and a Hog Mauling. It's not incredible as far as removal goes. I think Pickaxe is reasonable here. Is Horn Beetle reasonable? Let's see, I have Felidar. Felidar and Scythecat are the two recurring ones. And then I have Gnarly Colonies and Skyclave Sentinel. Maybe I just don't play the Horn Beetle. Maybe that's not good enough. I guess Vastwood Surge kind of goes off with it. If you are able to kick the Vastwood Surge. Fortification works with it. Yeah, I think maybe we cut the Horn Beetle. And then the question is, do I want to play the third Nectarpot, potentially over at that point? I think I do need the Sentinel to give me some extra flyer protection. You could play it over one of the Gnarly Colonies, seems a little bit rough. Maybe I just play it like this, with only 2 Nectarpots. Okay, now let's look at colors. So, let's see, green, 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 black, black. So most of my double face are green. How many white sources do I need? I get 3 for free, and I only ever need single white, so I think I only need 1 plains. Swamps, I need 1. Gosh, I really don't need many swamps. I might just leave it at this. I do need doubles here. But I think we might just add a forest and call it a day. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a shot, I guess. Abzan landfall. Okay, we start out with a 3-lander that I can play this as a green, so yeah, this is fine. Now I don't even have to. So we can use it to accelerate instead, and we have a happy opponent. I'm going to play a Florahedron too. Okay, so next turn I could, for instance, I guess, Scythecat, play a land. Then the turn after I could Vastwood Surge. Gosh. Amulet, huh? Maybe this isn't going to survive, the Florahedron. So I think we just do this, play the land. That dies. And the Florahedron dies. Yeah. Okay, that went very badly for me. Okay, so I think, let's see, I'm going to take 3 next turn. Is that acceptable? Maybe I just play the Visionary instead of the Vastwood Surge? I think I can probably just play the Vastwood Surge. So let's Vastwood Surge, go grab a Plains and a Forest. Obviously, I would have preferred to have Vastwood Surged with Felidar in the field, but... oh. Well, I took a lot more than I expected there. We could probably just play Turn Timber, I guess. And then play Unkicked Gnarlid. If they aren't able to remove Turn Timber, then I'm kind of in okay position. Kind of. They're going to be able to. Okay. That's not great. I'm actually surprised that they let me trade with the survivors, since Relic Amulet already had 2 on it. Okay, Hogger Mauling or something would be pretty cool. I guess we'll just go with Visionary. Although they can just kill the Visionary. Cleric of Life's Bond. So, I can't double block because of the amulet. Kill the cleric. Okay. Play bug catcher. And I take this. It's not optimal. Green Warden. Okay. I think we just say go. No attacks. It's possible that play Felidar, play Nectarpot, play this as a land gets me back in this. Assuming that they can't just immediately... Are you serious? Well, that was absurd. Okay, we have an acceptable hand. Yeah, so we'll keep this. Lead on ambush into Colony Scythecat, I guess. Nothing? Okay, I'm okay with that. So we're just going to go ahead and attack, play the Scythecat. It's possible that I just end up playing the fortification the turn after, since it's better than casting it on this for sure. You essentially like cast it for free plus get a land drop. Of course they can see it coming, but I do kind of care about hitting my 4th land. Well, I hit my 4th land anyway, so we'll just do it that way. Play a Visionary. Draw a Turn Timber, sure. I'm totally fine with this trade, but they're not going to give me this trade. And go ahead. Okay. So next turn I have 4 mana if I don't draw anything. So I'll probably play the Vastwood Fortification then. Ooh, Rook Razor is good. I have some of those myself. Okay, so let's just Vastwood Surge. Go grab, I guess, Forest Plains. This triggers twice. Okay. Let's see, right now, if I attack, they have to trade both? Yeah. And adding an extra counter doesn't actually do anything, so I think we just go ahead and attack. Here, here. Do they want to double block? They have Might of Marasa. Yes, they do. Well, the counter would have mattered. I guess I should have thought about Might of Marasa. Okay. No blocks. So I think we're just going to play Drana. And say go ahead. I'll hold Vastwood Fortification. Okay, Emeria Captain for 2. That's fine-ish. I can Hogger Mauling to still get my Drana through. Well, I mean, they must have Resolute Strike, and Vastwood Fortification does not... I'm not convinced that you're not lying. I am going to block this. I think you have Resolute Strike, and you're lying about your oops, to be honest. And I'd rather use the Resolute Strike over here. Or maybe Practice Tactics. You have Practice Tactics. Okay. So what we can do here is, I guess, Vastwood Fortification on this to at least kill the Scythe Cat. It's not the best, but... Oops on your Shepherd. Liar. Okay. So let's see. Mauling means I can afford to play the Nectarpot. Go to combat and attack. So they'll probably give me back Gnarlid Colony. Yep. Okay. And I just say go, because I want to hold Hogger Mauling. So they could theoretically have Subsidiary Shelter, but I think that's the only thing that punishes me here. So let's kill the captain. And what is your follow-up? Big Spring Mantle. Okay, I can kind of live with Big Spring Mantle, I think. I think I'm just going to play Turn Timber. I guess let's attack first, see what they give me back. No reason not to get that information. Okay, I get Scythe Cat. Cool. And then we'll just play Turn Timber. I think I'd rather play Zoff Consumption. I mean, I know I get a counter and a life, but I'm not, like, so desperate for life that I need to fire that off, I don't think. And I'd rather just get the 4 life instead of the 1 life. So a Rabid Bite kind of messes up my day here. Cool. A land is actually pretty good too. Okay, so they kill Drana, but I still get my trigger. Visionary comes back, awesome, and I get Pickaxe. Sure. So let's play this as a land. And let's play Zoff Consumption. Okay. Thank you, Drana. Okay, so we have both our colors. We don't have white for this. I guess we have Scythe Cat. I think this is fine. We won't lead on fortification. I don't think it's necessary. So I guess at this point we're looking to like Scythe Cat and then get a Roiling Regrowth to grow the Scythe Cat. Interesting. Goma Fata in Is It colors. I guess it could be like red-blue party. It seems like that should be possible. I'm not sure I've ever seen it. Okay. So we are just going to play Scythe Cat and then hope it survives, which might actually be pretty hard against a red opponent. They're going to be pretty incentivized to just snap this off if they can. And since, like, literally anything, a Spike Field Hazard. Okay, no blocks. Okay, it is in fact going to survive. So, I think what we want to do now is play Roiling Regrowth, sack a forest, grab Forest Plains, Scythe Cat, and then we play the Swamp. This grows even bigger. I could attack here, but that does mean that I need to... Maybe I should have actually played Fortification, because then I could have guaranteed the Stomper next turn. That might end up being a serious error. I'm not sure that I can attack here, honestly. Just take 7 on the snapback? I think I need to say no attacks. Yeah, I definitely should have played the Fortification as a land instead of the Swamp. Okay, them tapping kind of low would be nice. That counts. So I could Colony Ambush and play Cleric of Lifespawn or Root Grazer. I guess Root Grazer is probably better. I think I need to kill the Diviner. So that's going to happen. So I guess let's start with that. Well, if I'm going to play a land, though, I am going to play a land, so I might as well make it bigger. Play this as a land. It gets bigger. Now I'm out of Spike Field range. If they have that, then we're going to Colony Ambush. I need to decide what I'm going to play as my follow-up, though. Is it going to be Root Grazer? Root Grazer blocks better, but this is already blocking quite well. I think we'll play Cleric of Lifespawn. And then play Ambush. You fight Diviner. They do get to draw a card, unfortunately. And then we say no attacks. So, Stalker is going to be a problem, obviously. How much does this even cost? It only costs them 2. So we're going to have to deal with Stalker as well. Blight Priest next turn gets me... Is this going to be Roiling Eruption? Mousing over the Cleric makes me a little nervous. I would like to gain the life off that. Okay. They're just going to draw cards, so I get a turn of reprieve here. I mean, they're looking at 6 cards and taking 3 of them. It's really good. But I think what I need most right now is just time. And them not being able to attack and not adding to the board is pretty good. Ooh, Nectarpot's not bad. So let's play Nectarpot. Let's play Blight Priest. Well, Blight Priest or Root Grazer? Root Grazer starts like the combo going, right? Maybe that's just better. I think we actually probably just want that. Okay, no attacks. Kaiser Mage kicked. Bounce back Scythecat. I mean, they still don't really have attacks. Okay. So I guess let's just replay Scythecat. Play this. Play Blight Priest. I guess I did that slightly in the wrong order, huh? Okay, and say no attacks. So they're going to start being able to pay Stalker, but I do have like a combo going for the time being. And that every turn I get a counter on this, gain a life, they lose a life. Okay, Coral Helm comes in and finds what? It's going to be like an End of the Royal or something. It whiffed. That's pretty good for me. Okay, Umara Mystic is not pretty good for me. I'll need to find something to deal with that. So Root Razor needs to pick up, return a basic. Hagra Mauling. Okay, that's pretty good for me too. So we'll do this. All of this happens. Do I just want to kill the Mystic? Or I could just get the Stomper going. I think we might just want to play Stomper. Stomper's obviously picking up stuff. Pick up this, pick up this. Okay. This doesn't come in tapped, right? Yeah, that's awesome. So let's go to combat. I don't have any attacks yet. No attacks. They're not going to like kill me in the air with Mystic. From 14. I've gained a lot of life. So now Root Razor end of turn can drop this back onto the field. I can also cast Vastwood Fortification that way if I need to. Of course they know about that, so it's not like they're going to try to burn anything, really. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think that this opens up too much for them, honestly. And I get to re-trigger the effect. So, like, things could be worse. They looted through an island, it looks like. They're going to kill the Nectarpot? Is that Royal Eruption not kicked? I mean, I can deal with that. So put a basic land. This is the basic land. And then we Vastwood Fortification. Okay, I'm afraid of what's going on here. I'm in full control. Okay, Vastwood Fortification on the Nectarpot. I think they forgot that I was able to do that. Okay, now they attack with the Mystic. I mean, it is 5 in the air. It's a lot. Okay, so let's swamp. When can I actually start attacking, I wonder? That's a good question. let's see, how much toughness do they have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 toughness? I think we need to wait a little bit longer. I think what we want to do, I can't leave up Hogger Mauling and play the Stomper. I think we just play the Stomper. Pick up Forest, Forest. I did play my land for the turn, yeah. Okay. No attack still. So I wonder how many things they can chain together for Umara Mystic. They can probably reasonably get like 2 triggers on it, right? Okay, there's 1 trigger. There's 2 triggers. That was a cheap one, though. They might actually be able to get 3 triggers. Maybe I'm going to regret not killing the Mystic. Looks like just 2 triggers. They're going to pay for that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to pay again on Stalker. Yes. Maybe I need to kill the Stalker. Okay, so we do this. Put a land onto the battlefield. Drawing more removal would be amazing right now. Okay. Okay, so Stalker actually kills me next turn. Umara Mystic would require 2 triggers. So, I'm probably going to have to kill Umara Mystic. At this point, I think I need to attack. We're going to attack here, here, here. If I attack with too much, though, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to leave back 4 blockers. So I can't attack with all of this. So I guess we'll just attack with the Tramplers. They can't just take it. I'm killing both of those, right? Yes. Okay. And now I just kind of have to hope. Let's see, I can gain 1 more mana by Root Grazering. Okay, Falconer is 1 trigger. Okay, so that's 3. So we go ahead and we Root Grazer, put a basic land onto the field, Forest. Okay, and then do I want to kill Mystic, or do I want to kill Stalker? Technically, Spikefield Hazard could kill me right now. I think we're going to kill Stalker, though. Okay, Green Warden, huh? Do I have any lands in my... Yeah, I definitely do. Okay. In that case, we play Green Warden, which actually is a reach creature, which is cool. And then we're going to play one of these. I can actually just kill them from Marauding Blight Priest. And then you put a basic land onto the field. And wait, what just happened? Oh no, that's from my yard. Oh shit. Okay, I'm still okay. I thought that was in my hand. I'm still okay though. I don't know. I shouldn't have thought this was in my hand. It's clearly grouped with these, but yeah, it's from my yard. I could have had one more attacker. I don't believe there's anything that they can do here. They have 1 red mana. The only thing that casts for 1 red mana is Spikefield Trap, which doesn't do anything here. I have 4 attackers. They have 3 blockers, and one of them has Trample too. I think we're okay, and I didn't punt by tapping Root Grazer. I think they're just going to want a timeout. Didn't this opponent say hello? Hello, opponent shouldn't time you out. Maybe the Horn Beetle would have been okay in this deck. Of course, I was kind of just going off here. It's not usually going to be the case. Horn Beetle might be a bit win more. Like, if I've already assembled a way to get Horn Beetle tokens, I'm just in a pretty good board state. I guess one thing that maybe would have been okay in this deck is actually a Hagra Constrictor, oddly enough. A card that I don't think is typically very good. But those guys having Menace would have been concerning. Although I guess the Gnarly Colonies do an okay job. Although some of those already have Trample anyway, don't they? 2 of them already do. So let's see. This is a totally fine hand. Well, I guess it's not totally fine. It's an okay hand. The fact that I have to Roiling Regrowth to really get anywhere is kind of a shame. Okay, Cleric of Chill Depths puts me under, like, no pressure. I guess let's just do this right now for... I was going to say F6 value, but whatever you want to call that in this. I already have a swamp, so let's just grab a forest. Okay. Felidar. I get an anti-cogged? In blue-black, that's possible. At least not this instant. We mill over Recovery Drana. That's too bad. This is dying? Basically. Okay. Interesting. So, in this case, I think we want to play Cleric and then just play this. Play Sentinel, leave up green. Okay, in the turn. Skitter Sneak, and I have 4 in my yard. I guess I don't need to cast this right now. Like, I can always colony ambush from this. I think we just go ahead and say no attacks. I have instant speed fight available. Silencer, huh? Okay. Silencer targets cleric. Okay, so I could just Vastwood Fortification the cleric, and I think I will, because otherwise I have to colony ambush their cleric to like reduce the party count, and that's not very good. You probably just killed a Skitter Sneak, right? Mammoth. No attacks. Okay. So I don't really have good blocks on Silencer right now. So I'll probably just let Silencer through, presuming they attack with it. It would have been nicer had I been able to put the counter on the Skyclave Sentinel, because it could have blocked the Silencer, and it would have then been able to attack. But they kill it anyway. Interesting. And attack with Silencer? Yeah. Okay, so no blocks. Florahedron. Yeah, I guess I just play Florahedron as a land, trigger Mammoth, and attack. Okay. Now they probably just attack with Silencer. No blocks. So, like, everything I have blocks this. I don't really want to trade the Sentinel. Okay, Blood Priest for 2. I'm at 8, though. Like, if this goes much longer, I just won't be able to keep taking that. Okay. Am I just dead? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go to 1. Okay, I am dead now. So we're what, 2-2? I think this deck can definitely do better. I mean, we should at least be able to get to 3 with this deck. I think the deck's actually pretty good. We have black and green mana. I'm happy with this. Let's keep. I think we will just lead on the Zoth consumption. Into probably Nectarpot. I can probably skip my 3. They'd have to do something really good. Okay, they didn't do something really good. So yeah, let's just skip the 3. We'll play Visionary on 4, and then we can kick Gnarlid on 5. And then play Green Warden on 6. Cascade Seer. So, natural Teamer lands. Their scries are both on top. Okay, so I think we'll just play the Visionary like I planned. Draw Ambush. Okay. No attacks. Do I trade the Visionary for the Seer? Probably. Not even offered. Okay, so I think we will now just kick the Gnarly Colony. I can play Drana now, but with nothing in my yard, Drana is certainly like less impressive. Guess we're all just gonna keep playing progressively bigger creatures. So, I can Colony Ambush down the Aesthetic if I want. I'm trying to decide if I actually even want to, though. Maybe I just need to ambush down the Stalker? They're kind of constrained on blue, though. So maybe the Stalker isn't like a pressing issue. It does just give them stuff to do, although they did just draw a bunch of cards, so they probably have stuff to do. Okay, they're less constrained on blue now. Root Grazer. Okay. I like Root Grazer. Fine enough. They probably don't have Chilling Trap, so I don't think I need to worry about that necessarily. You know, I think I'd just wait for them to invest in the Stalker, which means I can actually just play the Florahedron as a creature. If it dies, I can replay it from my yard if Green Warden's still here, so having it out is kind of nice. I think maybe Gnarly Colony just attacks here. I think I can afford that. Okay, so I still have Ambush up, should I need it. Okay, Adventurer is fine-ish. It doesn't mean that Colony can't attack anymore. Baelith is kind of annoying. Maybe I kill the Adventurer? Maybe not? I'm gonna go with maybe not. Blight Priest is what I want to see. Okay. And then Root Grazer picks up... Oh, cancel? I'm not going to play Drana this turn. I really don't want to play Drana until I have stuff in my yard. Okay, then we play this. This double triggers, this double triggers. And we say no attacks. So at the moment, I'm draining them for 2 a turn. So I think that I can afford to kind of just hang back. And wait for them to have to make the first move here. Okay, Royal Mage is going to get back Plunder. They are drawing a lot of cards. Maybe that's going to force my hand? Bubble Snare. Okay, that does break up my combo. And I can't really do anything about that. So... Another Nectarpot's not terrible. So now I don't have my combo anymore. Do I now need to play Drana? Probably. No attacks. Okay, each land drains for 4. Okay, they plunder even more. Oddly, I'm surprised they're not more ahead in cards. Well, I guess they only cast this once so far. They're going to be quite a bit more ahead in cards now. Okay, Lotus Cobra is not scary. They still have no attacks. Do they actually have something to do with it? They're going to kill Drana somehow. Oh, I wish I had Colony Ambush up. Okay. Fastwood Fortification, I think we'll just play as a land. Drain 4. And so you go. Blight Priest is going down. Kazul's Fury at Blight Priest. Darn. Okay, Blight Priest down. Now my combo is very broken up. They're on 17 cards. Mill is a long way off. Okay, Reclaim puts them a little bit closer. That takes 2 cards out. Because I'm not totally sure how I'm going to break this at this point. Maybe... because they're going to start like Seafloor Stalkering. I mean, I can always kill the Seafloor Stalker. This might even be what they're doing right now. Balagad Recovery. Okay. They're going to draw some more cards. Or they could actually royal back Balagad Recovery. Okay, Stalker gets in there. At the moment, Stalker is not a problem. So I'm not going to kill it. I guess my Skyclave Sentinel would help. Indeed. Okay. So let's just say no attacks. My own Balagad Recovery would be pretty good. Get back Drana and then try to Drana back the Blight Priest. It's a thing. Okay, I'm assuming this is Royal Mage kicked. Yes. And I bet it's going to get back Balagad Recovery. And that could get back, like, Kazul's Fury. Maybe they just... well, I guess they could just do that with Royal Mage. Okay, Skyclave Plunder, huh? You are into drawing more cards. Okay, we're down to 11. Do I just go ahead and kill this? I don't think I have to. I don't even think I should. I think I need to save this for something that's a more imminent issue. Scythe Cat's not bad. Gosh, I wish I had this Rook Razor, honestly. If I could just be guaranteeing land drops. Maybe I should have attacked with, like, Florahedron just to try to kill Florahedron. Alright, what, 9? Phylath. Okay. I might just have to kill Phylath, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Green Warden fights Phylath, please. They have Chilling Trap. Okay, they don't have Chilling Trap. Yeah, I mean, this is also a problem. But I don't think that I could afford to let them start Phylathing. Attack with Baloth as well? Huh, they want to attack with a lot of stuff. I guess as long as Green Warden is down, it does make sense. Okay, so we're going to get Florahedron dead, which is nice. We can trade Gnarly Colony there. And then, do I just take the 10? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's play Florahedron as a land. Oh, you know what? I should have played Ambush, actually. Okay. Say no attacks. I should do that because in case Green Warden dies, then I would like for Ambush to be on the field so that if I draw my Stomper, it can pick up the Ambush. It's more important than Florahedron. I mean, yeah, they're going to hit me for a ton with this. They can hit me for 9. They only choose to hit me with 7, and that's because they have what? Okay, let's play Colony Ambush. They're on 8 cards. Okay. And then I guess we just play Gnarlid, Kicked. I mean, this attack isn't good. I just have to say no attacks. Gosh, this is turned into a massive grind fest. And the fact that they have this dumb Stalker. If I can kill the Stalker, then I think everything's fine. I have Mauling, I have Stomper, does it. Okay, Baloth isn't really a problem. Wait, did they... These... Oh, they lost their cleric. They have no cleric anymore. Oh, that's great for me. This now takes so much more mana commitment. Okay. Sentinel, huh? That will start letting me attack. Gosh, imagine if I'd had Blight Priest on the field this whole time. Okay, what do I think about an 8/7 attacking? 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably can. They trade like here or something. Is that even good for me? Probably not. I don't think that's good for me. They're on 7 cards. Yeah, Stomper would be a great draw. Balagad Recovery would be a pretty good draw. Hagra Mauling would be a fine draw. They're having to invest so much mana in this now because their cleric died. Gosh, if the adventurer died, they'd be down to, let's see, rogue, wizard, wizard. Yeah. This is a tipping point on party for them right now. I mean, I do have to find something. I'm not going to be able to just out-life gain this Stalker. Fast Wood Surge would be a good draw. Felidar is actually a really bad draw. I think I might actually just die now. There's no way that I can kill them. I think I'm actually just going to die now. After all of this. Maybe I would have rather dealt with Phylath? We'll play this, but I'm just dead, right? Yeah. All they have to do is just Seafloor Stalker. Oh. I mean, they can totally pay enough, right? 6. Yeah, they can pay enough. Right? They can pump it 5 times and get me exact. Oh, they have Might of Marasa. Okay. That's really disappointing. I thought this deck was cool. In fact, I still think the deck is cool. I'm bummed that it went 2-3. I don't think this deck deserved to go 2-3. But sometimes it happens, I guess.